welcome once again to some 0K action. It's going to be a team game, pretty big one actually, on the Deadlock map. So just to skip the pre-game chatter, got a couple of battle plans being drawn up, some nice things getting drawn, little tank, squid and spiders. Really, you've got everything you'll ever need when it comes to battle plans. And I'm guessing this was all probably drawn by myself. Yep, Lightman. So let's have a look at what everyone's going as. So it looks like top right team, we're going to have Lamb going as spiders, Boffin going as light vehicles, Regos going as heavy tanks, short bots for Nick 999, Liv is going for, okay, quick Black Dawn it seems. Should be interesting to see how that works out. And yeah, gunship plant. Otherwise we've got planes for Sandro, and other people are just going to be just screwing around. And as for the bottom left team, we've got Samajero going for airplanes, jump jets for S-Fail Ban, which I probably should learn to use at some point, Cloaky bots for, oh my god, we also got S-Fail Ban with his own Cloaky bots, as well as shield bots. Should be interesting to see what he'll do there. Hellware is going to be going with heavy tanks, a quick pillager, bizarre enough, and as for myself, going with good old Cloaky bots. Oh, and also we got Cold Zero going for light vehicles, Lord Time going for shield bots, and shield bots, oh sorry, light vehicle factories for Magman. So crap loads of players. We've got the first bit of combat, Scorcher versus two Scorchers. By the looks of it, not going to be able to do a very good job. He's going to be forced to retreat, although he might be able to maybe move around, but definitely engaging head on is definitely not the way to do it. For some reason people want to kick a bit, so I've got no idea who the hell he is, what the hell he's doing, where he even is on the map. He's somewhere. Speaking of harassment, we've got a couple of bandits coming in from Nick. Will they be able to do anything? I don't know. Wait a minute, we also got some flares coming in for Liquid Mine just to spot, most likely, probably not actually raid. And we do actually have a couple of flares coming in from Lamb again. From the opponent's team, yeah, just to scout. Yes, indeed. So I'm not really sure what exactly Sabita was doing, or where the hell he even is actually. Huh. Yeah, I'm not really sure where the hell he is actually, to be honest. Well, in either case, let's just focus on the battle at hand. Wait a minute, who's got what weapons? Okay, yeah, I'm just seeing because the colours are kind of similar. Okay, so we had Regos trying to come in, doing a bit of harassment, and actually he might be able to do a bit of damage with his Panther if he can actually... Oh, wait a minute, is that actually one of ours? Or not? Whoops, that actually belongs to the enemy. Okay, well, no, actually, no, that belongs to us. No, actually, belongs to the enemy. God, I can't tell that. Anyway, let's just focus on what's happening here. Jesus. Something's shooting at something, not really sure what the hell. A couple of signs when we're going to be doing some sneaky stuff, and there we go, finally. I'll be able to pick up what's actually happening. A couple of Avengers coming in, just to do a bit of damage. I won't really be able to do that much really, as you can see, but they will be able to whittle down the health of this Rocco, maybe destroying it and destroying the second one right next to it. We also got a nice little attack on the left here by freaking gunships. Even got the bloody Vindicator coming in to... Did he just kidnap something? I think he did actually. I think he just kidnapped a commander, maybe. Oh no, maybe... I'm not really sure, to be honest. He said, oh no, he did kidnap a commander. Okay. Ouch. Indeed. Oh, that's really gonna suck. Well, let's just see what will become of him. He'll probably be dropped down and killed off, most likely. Yep, he stole a comma, right. Apparently the way to counteract that is just to keep your units moving, because apparently the Vindicator cannot pick up units that are moving. Kind of ridiculous, really, that the fucking commander can be picked up at all. I mean, you really shouldn't, in my opinion, be able to pick up enemy units at all, but I suppose it does introduce some rather interesting... What the hell is this guy doing? Is it level 4 already? Anyway, it does introduce some rather interesting mechanics to the game, and yep, S4 Band is out on our team. Pure level 4. What exactly does he have? Really? A disintegrator gun? Radar jam? Personal cloak? Okay, this is very interesting little arrangement indeed. In the case, we finally got a bit more of a real battle happening in the middle. Opponents also streaming in some units towards the right flank. We'll just have to see how that'll work out, but In any case, we also bizarrely enough got hovercraft from Flashfinger. I'm not really sure why exactly on this map. I mean, granted, you do have the... wait a minute. Oh, actually, you do have these points here, but there's actually no metal... Yeah, there's no metal extractor spots there. That's strange. So really, there's no point at all to be bringing out the hovercraft. I mean, they do get a couple of relatively unique weapons, like the penetrator, which is basically a mobile beam of death, blue beam of death, essentially. Ouch, there's that as well. Well. But yeah, apart from that, yeah, I'm not really sure what the hell's going on there. But whatever, what can you do? These well, at the very least, the skirmishers, well, just hovercraft in general, they're kind of fast, so they'll do a good job in kiting these assault units, as you can see, and, well, better than nothing, I suppose. As you can see, they can't exactly take much damage in return. Opponents are going to be securing the right, it seems. We're going to need a little bit more, perhaps, than just freaking raiders, although, actually, yeah, more than just raiders, especially bloody outlaws and all that starting to come in. Maybe just a couple of, well, a couple of assault units of our own, maybe a couple of skirmishers, artillery maybe to hammer them as well. Sabita must have... Well, he must be a... I'm assuming he's probably just a spectator. Huh. Interesting. Well, in either case, yeah, a bit of back and forth action happening thus far. Where the hell are my troops, actually? So, okay, so got this, so this is my colour, so I've got my, okay, there we go, got a couple of troops at the front, not much. As you can see, we basically formed a relatively solid defensive mid-line, well, as solid as it's going to get anyway, and at the same time we also got a nice little defensive line set up here, bizarrely enough, although we don't actually have much in terms of anti-air though. These Avengers will eventually get taken out, especially with the Vamps coming in and the assistance of the lasers. I think lasers can still hit them, not particularly well, but we do have one single defender, actually no, two defenders to help out as well. There we go, managing to obtain air supremacy. We'll at least be able to cut the enemy off here. Unfortunately though, they will still be able to secure those mexes, but we've got the inverse happening here as well. We're able to secure the mexes in this corner while they're establishing a bit of a forward position. Indeed, they're establishing a bit of a forward position, but they don't really have any mexes to mine. They should actually be we're trying to extract or reclaim, should I say, some of the resources from the rocks and all that, and hopefully our team will be doing that at some point. Indeed. Well, we'll see what happens. This cloaked commander is certainly a rather interesting one to use. He's at level 5 now, so what does he actually have? What kind of commander is he? Oh, strike commander, of course. Okay, so you can basically walk around pretty quickly, actually. Well, for a commander. You can take a bit of damage and you can dish a bit of damage at close range, so yeah. Not too shabby, and yep, he's going to be freaking decloaked. He's going to get briefly detected, but most of the missiles are going to be missing him, and yeah, this Slashes can easily take care of the Black Dot anyway. Let's see, unfortunately the commander is going to be continually taking damage now, but actually maybe not. The aircraft's getting destroyed. Very nice little defense of the air there, if I do say so, and of the commander in particular against the air. Not really sure what the hell's happening there. He just got stunned by something or other. And we do have, okay, an Aspis by, oh my god, bizarrely enough. Okay, well, we'll see how that works out. Oh, and a Sneaky Pete as well. Okay, but that's just a okay, very interesting indeed. That's just a static cloaking tower, but still it's not too bad to use in either case, so why not? We've also got our own shield bots. We'll see how this works out, as well as the Aspis, which doesn't really want to get too far forward. We're just going to be walking straight into the shields, and I mean, it's not as if it has much shields anyway, but yeah, definitely wants to get the hell out of it. It needs to be behind the... Wait a minute, are these just convicts? Well, it needs to be behind other things in any case. So yeah, thankfully we did manage to... Ah, okay. We did manage to briefly stop the enemy, but yeah, we have a couple of more hovercraft coming in from us, bizarrely enough. More skirmishers coming in, deciding to get into close quarters combat for no particular reason, not really sure why, and I believe we even got a couple of Panthers and such. Okay, they're going to be cloaked up and all that, so it should be interesting to see how this will work out, actually. Better west side's not really sure what exactly they mean by that. That's the opponent's saying that. And we got another battle for the right. Vamps coming in to destroy the Avengers. Unfortunately, though, they will get targeted by the Slashers, but the Slashers seem to be more concerned with retreating for some reason. Not really too sure why. If I was them, I would have just held that line. Where are they going? Ah. Okay, that's very interesting. Way to do it. Well, whatever, we'll see how that works out. And battle's still continuing to rage on in the middle. Sending out a riot bot for some reason ahead of everything else. This is a very interesting configuration using these convicts basically on their own. They really need to be grouped up with other stuff, really. Actually, what kind of shields do they generate anyway? Not really much, I don't think. Yeah, well, 900, it's better than nothing, I suppose. Not really sure what exactly Oh my god is doing with them. Is he just, I mean, he's not salvaging, he's not building, he's not using them to, you know, support these units at all. Very interesting lack of micro indeed, and now we're just going to be assaulting the defensive line pretty much head on. Perhaps not the best of things to do. They do have pretty sizable defenses and mobile forces to respond to that. Finally we got the shields coming in, which actually might mean that we can continue the assaults, but now of course Flashfinger is just going to be retreating entirely, leaving the Aspices and the convicts to their own devices. But no, actually no, we do have the skirmishers and all that starting to come back into the fray. Anti-shield is also going to be morphing in. It should be interesting to see what configuration he has to call it an anti-shield. Very interesting indeed. What the hell was that? Ah, okay. Pillagers, and I'm assuming we've also got a an impaler somewhere as well. So let's just see what configuration this is actually. Ah, okay. So it's basically Gauss rifles with a couple of other things. Huh, well, it's not too bad, I guess. Not exactly great, that great even against late shield balls, but I suppose it'll get the job done. And yeah, I mean, it can basically function as a sniper commander in either case. So. Oh, and he's got a, yeah, wait a minute. Oh, okay, never mind, he's under the cloak of sneaky feet, whoops. So what the hell is actually, oh yeah, there we go, they've got one impaler aiming at them. And as you can see, we actually have managed to very slowly but surely destroy their static defenses. We got a brief counterattack by Regos, but since it's not being properly supported, it's just going to be completely destroyed. Combination of halberds, bizarrely enough, and some aces to help out there. So should be interesting to see how this will work out. Actually, we've got my own bots coming in from the left. My own cloakies coming in, mostly just riots and Roccos. Yeah, well, warriors not exactly that great against assault units in general. Thankfully, we have a couple of glaives coming in just to help out. Generally put, assault units will destroy riot bots, but I suppose they're mostly just there to tank and, you know, just in case if... Bam, down they go. Just in case if the enemy decides to send some raider units, then they'll be just great against them. So it looks like Svalbard resigned as well, not really sure why. I mean, it is still relatively even at the moment, not really too much happening on the left. We've got a nice little shield ball happening. Apart from that, not too much though. Enemies also got their own little shield ball on the right, so not much either, to say the least. And yeah, these Scorchers will basically be able to go to town on them. The Outlaw will be able to eventually destroy them, as you can see, as well as I believe the Felon taking a couple of shots here and there, but yeah. Managed to do a bit of damage, I suppose. Actually, no, never mind, the shield ball will be able to be... Actually, that'll be quite fearsome indeed, to say the least. Oh, we'll see how that works out. Oh, okay. I didn't notice that this thing actually does continuous amounts of damage. Well, we'll see how that goes against this massive slashers. I'm not really sure why exactly they're being sent forward like that. Is Sabita trying... Oh, okay, so that's... Sabita was trying to... well, everyone else was trying to kick it before. Interesting. Well, in either case, yeah, he's doing really badly against the shield units. Would have just probably been better off with just sending in loads of raiders, even with a couple of riot bots. But in any case, finally they actually do have support by the stiletto bombers and managing to get some shots off. Unfortunately, not being able to finish off the shield ball before the shields come back. Although, actually, no, never mind. There's still a small second. Ah, never mind. Yeah, they're back online. Still managing to do some damage, but yeah, not really too much. We're trying to. Okay, there we go. Going with a bit more of a counter-attack on the left myself. Getting a little bit overzealous, perhaps, to say the least. Jesus Christ, I probably should be retreating this paltry amount of forces that I have. Although, yeah, a couple of glaives coming in to try to take out their skirmishers, but I probably should just be trying to retreat mostly. Although never mind, I'm still holding line bizarre enough, but no, I don't really have enough forces to engage on the flank. But thankfully, we do at the same time have some friendly hovercraft coming in to do a bit of damage, so we definitely are applying pressure to our opponents. As trying to sneak some fleas free, and bizarre enough, they actually are going to succeed. So actually it looks like they're trying to make a bit of a flanking maneuver versus our artillery, but thankfully managing to get some shots off against them, and yeah, defenders basically going to be able to finish them off pretty damn easily. Thank God for that. My glave's going to finish off the remainder there. So yeah, an interesting little flank by them. They're still continuing to come, but I dare say we've basically managed to neutralise that threat. They almost did actually manage to end up destroying my artillery. They already had much artillery to begin with anyway. Would have been a nice little victory for them, but yeah, since my artillery is still intact, should be able to just keep bombarding the snot out of them. And even then, I mean, well, it's interesting. I'm actually using artillery. I'm actually not using it in conjunction with my main forces, which I probably should be. But instead, I'm just okay, well, whatever. I'm just using it with my allies' forces on the right flank of the middle. Interesting way of doing it, to say the least. Well, whatever. At the same time, on the right, mostly a bit of a stalemate. Left, is a bit of a stalemate. All the action is happening in the middle. Although this might change things. Actually, we do have a crowd being finished by the opponents, and actually, never mind. We actually do have some AA flails and a couple of AA bots that should be enough to at least ward away the crowd. Probably not destroy it outright though, which is kind of unfortunate. At the same time, though, having a look, we do have of vamps as well. My god, they're still fighters. Why the hell would they be given the option to boost like that? I don't know. Just don't know. In either case, yeah, we're going to be having a bigger army by opponents. So actually doing a good job in reclaiming, it seems. I didn't really notice, to be honest. Oh, okay, well, I'm not really too sure, to be honest, but in any case, they do have a nice little shield army, to say the least. The crowd's going to be painting out, so it's going to be taking a bit of damage, but at the same time, as you can see, you can tank that damage and then retreat. Although it is staying, yeah, it's definitely staying around for too long. It's going to get taken out. So it sucks to be him. He is down though. We're just about ready to destroy our opponents in the middle, but they're definitely still. Sorry, they're definitely still managing to hold out. We do still have the right to hold out, but as you can see, it's basically been a nice little steady push, and overall we've just managed to... Oh, actually, hold the phone, we've got an attack happening on left there. Yeah, we just basically managed to keep up the relentless assault, and I dare say having the cloaking tower definitely did help quite a bit. Not really sure about the hovercraft, but we do at least have a couple more unique hovercrafts, like the penetrator coming in, just a single one, but I suppose it's better than nothing. And a shield ball counterattack on the left, basically catching our opponents completely by surprise. I don't think, judging by the scant amount of wrecks, yeah, it doesn't really look like they had much in terms of defences, and yeah, now they're going to be paying for that. So just have a look at the composition. So we've got a couple of thugs, a couple of felons, actually mostly just thugs really. Oh, and skirmisher bots, the rogues. And I know we would most likely not need a super weapon. Wouldn't hurt though, but yeah, we probably just need to keep on pushing, really. Huh. Oh, actually, yeah, that'd be a very good wreckage to reclaim from. Yeah, at the same time, yeah, we have been relatively conservative, but at the same time we have managed to basically keep on pushing forward. A sort of combination of units basically winning the day there, not to mention a couple of nice sort of flanking attacks, just to try to take advantage of our opponents' weaknesses. They did try to do a couple of flanking attacks themselves, but didn't really manage to make anything happen with them. And now we've got the shield ball, a bit more of a devastating shield ball coming in for our opponents. We'll see how this will work out though. We do have so a couple of thugs, loads of outlaws, a couple of felons. Well, we'll see how this works out. And thank God for those stiletto bombers, basically managing to really save the day for us. But really in team games, you know, you kind of want to have someone going for planes anyway. They're going to be forced to make the shield line there, but unfortunately though we're not having anything to follow up, which really sucks to say the least, but we are going to delay them, thankfully. I'm not sure what the hell's happening there, but huh, interesting. Ah, good, fine, we've got some counter attack by the opponents, but look at that, we've been prepared for that, actually, a couple of fleas to scout them out basically. Although, what What the hell? Oh, okay, that's a scythe. Wait a minute, these aren't half-fleets, are they? No, they're not. Whoops. Whoopsie long. Whoopsie long indeed. And yeah, as you can see, the battle's definitely starting to heat up now. Even got a Banff actually, which will probably pretty much settle. It'll probably just be the finishing blow on our opponents. I'm still continuing with mostly basic bots for myself there, and yeah, also doing a bit of reclamation myself as well, so at least we're doing that right eventually. Where the hell's the Banff? Ah, there he is actually. And yeah, the Banff are basically just going to go to town on our opponents. He definitely does not want to be getting that freaking close, to say the least. But he can tank a bit of damage, but the thing is he's not really meant to do that. He's meant to destroy things from afar, and yeah, the opponent's starting to come in with air. It's going to make things a bit tricky, although never mind, he's going to still survive just fine and dandy. Hopefully we're going to have some form of repair. Maybe this anti-shield guy could come in, and don't you know? Ironically, he's actually got his own shield. What does he have now? Huh. Okay then, well, interesting way of doing it. Another frigging crown coming most likely as well. Well, is that just frigging dandy? It's probably not going to save... Oh, there it is. Not going to save the day for them. We do have our own anti-air anyway, so it's not like as if it matters too much. The shield ball is being forced back, although I reckon if they mixed in a few more felons, that probably would have helped them immensely. But, oh well, what can you do? In any case, yeah, this thing's just going to take loads of damage. I think even the Banfer managed to get a laser shot on it. Not entirely sure, to be honest. In any case, stealth fighters, all things coming in, it's not going to be able to do too much. Yeah, actually, I think this thing is managing to get some damage on the crown. Not bad. Crown, fortunately, is going to be able to retreat, but at the same time, we are slowly but steadily pushing, destroying their precious economy, which they have on the front lines, as you can see. And at the same time, though, we've got a okay, nothing really much more than mine laying happening here, so nothing really too fancy. Crap loads of Wolverines, very annoying to deal with in numbers because, yeah, well, they can function as artillery, and at the same time, the mines that they lay, they last for a decent while actually. So if you try to rush them through the minefield, obviously you're going to get destroyed, but if you have a look, opponents could very easily just flank from either side. I mean, we do have a stinger to worry, they do have a stinger to worry about, but really, a whole bunch of raiders really doesn't really have to worry about that. Crown, Pawn, Banfer. Oh, okay, well there we go, too bad they didn't do that. It was a Banfer anyway. Oh, there it is, it's still alive. Something tells me he's going to be staying alive probably until the end of the game, although he has lost quite a bit of health actually. If I was, oh my god, like totally. If I was, oh my god, I think I would assign at least 1 or 2 builders to him, you know, just to repair him basically. I mean, granted the builders would probably get, okay, state message. Anyway, the builders will probably get destroyed eventually, but still though, they'll, wait a minute. What does this thing have again? Tachyons accelerator. Oh, okay, lightning cannon and EMP missiles, no problem. What was I going to say? I mean, granted, yeah, their builder units would probably get destroyed. Really? It's still got the anti-tank building. Anyway, builders would probably get destroyed, but it'd be good to, you know, keep this thing alive that much longer. And builders are relatively cheap, while the Banfer is not. And as you can see, it does not self-heal either, which sucks to say the least. He actually is doing loads of damage. He should really be kept at arm's length to the opponents. There we go, nice use of missiles there. And EMP missiles, they do damage, as you can see, versus shields just fine. Oh my god, they're going to try to pick it up with a Vindicator. Thankfully though, we're a bit more prepared this time around. Nico is also coming in. Is that a Nico? I think it was. Oh, not a Nico, yeah, well, some sort of precision bomber, I can't remember what the hell it's called. But good job keeping the Banfer alive. He just needs to be attacking from slightly longer range and be staying alive, a bit more so as well, but we at least do have the proper anti-air support. And really, essentially, that's basically all our army is doing at the moment. We're really just... oh, okay. Anyway, we're really just acting in support, essentially, of this Banfer, which I believe is actually going to get destroyed if it keeps going like this. If it doesn't get paralysed first. I'm not actually, is that paralysed, or is that... No, that's disarmed, actually. Definitely needs to get a bit further away from the opponents. There we go, finally. Oh my god. It's the idea, sending them a bit further back, but nope, the Banfer has been disarmed temporarily. Sucks to be him, to say the least. And there we go. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, there we go. I actually am going to be sending in my own Rector to rectify the situation a bit and try to actually just keep him alive that much longer. Definitely, you do not want to be sending the Bantha out like that close. Although I suppose it was to go into a oh, is the enemy team residing? Okay, yes it is. Wondering what the hell that slowdown was. I suppose it might have made a bit of sense to do that with the Bantha to coming close to a shield ball, but still, it's definitely meant to engage stuff from long range. You even got something exploding in a nice little nuclear explosion, probably a singularity reactor. Oh, what a game indeed. So yeah, basically a steady push, but we got to see quite a bit of action on basically all three fronts, except maybe for the right. We didn't really see much happening there. But there you go. Hope you enjoyed that game, and I'll see you all next time.